Hello, I'm author Lori Thorne. Welcome to my writing vlog, Good Time Writing. Glad that you're here. This week, I want to talk a little bit about a post that I made recently about a controversial opinion of mine, and that is that your first draft might not suck. It's gotten a lot of interesting commentary back on it, so I thought I would use this slightly longer forum to unpack what I mean just a little bit. When you're a writer, if you don't know, you'll hear frequently that your first draft is gonna suck, that it's supposed to suck. And this comes from like a place of encouragement and kindness. It's like a call for you to keep pushing through and keep writing your draft, which is important. I'm not saying it's coming from a bad place. You also hear things like you can't edit what doesn't exist. Same vein, totally true. But what we should remember is that writing is not a prescribed process, it's a creative process. That means our methods aren't all the same. So if you're a person who extensively plans or makes minor adjustments to your manuscript kind of as you go, then when you're finished with your first draft, it might be a little closer to being publishable. The storyline itself might only require more minor tweaks. Now, I think this is important to point out, especially for new writers, because you'll definitely hear the advice about your first draft sucking and that being expected. But then if you finish yours and you're reading it back and you're like, well, this is what I planned, this is pretty good, you might get worried. And not to worry, not to worry. That's good for you. Now, I'm not saying to publish as soon as you write the end. You do need to review, you need to seek multiple perspectives. Depending on your content, you might want sensitivity readers. There's a lot to do after your first draft is complete, for sure. However, it might not be as much story reorganization as you would be led to think. So equally true, your first draft is allowed to suck. If that is your creative process and you're getting it all out and you read it back and you don't like it, that's okay, because now you can edit it. Both are fine. Stories are all born to us differently. And that's just my take. I do not have a voucher whip for you today. It's my daughter's birthday this week, so there's been lots of secret planning and celebration and a little writing for sure. Definitely still on track. HOA of Horror is going swimmingly. But yeah, I'll leave you there. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.